Hi, I'm David Spence with David Spence Incorporated. About 6 weeks ago we started this project for the Burns family behind me that you see, and it's been really exciting. I wanted to make these videos to bring them to you to kind of show you, what to expect. I get a lot of questions all the time about, what do we expect with a remodel or an addition. This is a pretty hefty little project going on here at the Burns Ranch, and it's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath addition, and it's something we started about 6 weeks ago. You can see the progress behind us. We're moving right along. And I just wanted to kind of talk to you a little bit about how we started and what's going on. We're going to take you over to the building and show you a couple different things, and we're going to have a couple different segments, so I hope you stay tuned with us. So the cool thing about this project is he's a client that actually became a friend. The entire family became friends with my family, and it's always fun for me to do what I'm passionate about, which is building, remodeling, changing people's structures, changing people's lives. But it becomes personal when you become friends. And just being passionate about that and being passionate about the outcome, it just gets more exciting as we go. I think I get just as excited as a customer does because you can look and see what we've done in such a short period of time. The sheathing that you see back behind us, that's not going to be the finished look. That's going to be the sub look, or we're going to have a house wrap, a waterproofing behind it that's going to keep it waterproofed, and then we're going to have a hardy plank on top of it, which is just basically a decorative board that we'll paint, and it'll look really nice. But we're at frame stage now. We've got the plumbing, the HVAC, which is the air conditioning, and the plumbing going on behind the scenes right now. And it's just really exciting to be able to see all the pieces come together, to meet with the clients, to come out here, see the joy on their face, and to be able to go in and say, yeah, just in a few weeks we'll be done, and you guys will be living this thing. So one of the things that we don't talk about a lot when we're talking about the planning and building of the structure itself is the sewage. And sometimes we don't have a septic tank. In this particular case, we have a septic tank and a drain field that we had to contend with. So what we did is we decided to put a lift station in, which grinds up the solids into a liquid and actually pumps it over to the other house into that septic tank. And then, so we're able to use one tank for both structures, in other words, saving some costs. Man, that really looks good. I'll tell you what, you can really tell when guys care, and you can tell when guys put their heart into what they do. One of the challenges that we deal with all the time is how do you make an addition look like it's not an addition? How do you make something look like it's always been here? It starts in the design. It starts in that design where you're dealing with the architect, the draftsman, the contractor, and then being able to come out here and what looked good on paper actually look good in real life. You can see here that we have a structure that was already here and we've added on to it, but now from the street it doesn't even look like the same structure. It looks like we've definitely added on, but where did we add on? And the only reason you know it's added on is because it's a heck of a lot bigger than it was. If you didn't know that, you'd never know. One of the cool things about how we're building this structure and that I love is the fact that there's a need here for comfort. There's a need here for humidity control. So we're putting in an air conditioner that will control the level of humidity as well as the temperature. And what we're doing to help that as well is we're putting closed cell polyurethane foam insulation in the walls and the attic. That's one of the reasons why we elected to wood frame the walls as opposed to the block frame. We can get a much higher R value out of it, and we can get a seal, almost like a cooler is what we've built now, and we're controlling that environment. So when you walk in from the outside and it's 90 degrees and 100% relative humidity in August here in Florida, you can walk into this building here and you're going to feel cool and dry. That's huge. That's huge, especially for the young man that's going to be using this space. There was an accident that was burned and by the grace of God was saved. And here we are blessed to be able to put this together for him, to be able to walk in July, August, September in Florida, heck, all year, and to be able to walk into the structure and be comfortable. What a blessing that is. So yeah, this is exciting to be able to come in and look around and see what we've been able to do, and tying it all together, making it look like it's always been here. Yep, so we're about 6 weeks away from completion, and I can't wait to show you what this looks like from the time we started until the creative space that we've created here is in completion. We're going to be back with the family, so stay tuned. And my AC guy just showed up, so I got to go. He's got to get to work. Chad, how you doing?
Hey, how we doing? Thanks.
Good, good. You ready to go?
Yes, sir.